Okay, now I finally got it going. Looks like I'm going to create a new character just to show you, Zachary, what it looks like. Um, Anybody else checks this out, Zachary is my son. And I know he likes this game, so figured show him what it's looking like. I'm going to do a new game. Let you watch the movie, the opening movie, in case you haven't seen the trailers for it. It's really cool. Apologize about the fan speed. This is a gaming laptop, and it does get kind of loud sometimes when I'm gaming. So if you're hearing a whirring noise, that's the fan kicking on and off. And I apologize for that. Anybody knows me knows this is a hell no situation. Not on your life. So right now they've only got a few options in. I believe, if I remember right, you can choose origin characters, but none of them are available in early access to choose to play. These are typically ones you're going to find on your path to be your companions anyway. So you have to stick with custom for now. Let me see, the details are pretty good. That's an elven female, of course. Switch to male, and this is with my video settings pretty much probably next to the highest level. I don't know that this laptop would actually handle the highest, but it auto detected and put them quite high. So just FYI. Basically, you just kind of start here with an origin, which would give you the option here. You start with your name. And I think I'll go ahead and do well, let's see, what do I want to do this time? A wizard or a... My other game is I'm running my primary character as a fighter, just because that's what I'd like to play when I don't know much about the game yet. So we can just make another one of those. This one will probably be my dwarf. You can choose backgrounds here. Probably best to do one of those. But you can look at them and see what they are. I believe in the first game I chose Noble for the human. So, as you can see, there's quite a few. I am going to go ahead and do that. I am now going to go ahead and change him because he is going to be a dwarf, of course. and it gives you the different kinds. There's different kinds of sub races that you can do, and it tells you their differences there. It looks like they only have the 2 in here. I'm not sure if there'll be more, but it looks like 2 for now. I've always liked Shield, and that's what Randolph has always been, so we will stick with the Shield dwarf. No, he's not going to be a cleric, so we'll change that here shortly. And you can do these in any order, just don't hit one of these buttons till you're ready, as I have found out the hard way. We can do appearance now. Voices are kind of interesting.
Hells. Something.
A tiny slot, but no room.
One thing that would be nice, and I'm hoping they know about, is when you're doing the voices, they're doing male and female no matter what sex you've chosen. So that's kind of irritating to go through them all. And it's half male, half female.
Less worn here.
Hells. Something just...
A tiny slot, but no room.
I do understand there's supposed to be a lot more voices, so hopeful there. But you can zoom in to look at faces. Most of these, from what I understand, these are real people that they computerized faces to get depths, differences, imperfections, everything. And I think they did a really good job. It looks good. That's pretty good for him. So he wasn't that dark. Some of the skin tones need a little bit of help, but they're not bad. No. Oh God, no. Stick with about that. Alright, hairstyles are odd, to say the least. And of course for mine, he's going to be... That's his hair color. They're starting here at number 10, so I'm going to go on down to bald. Number 1, which doesn't fit a dwarf. Interesting. That is very much, in my opinion, dwarven. And pretty close to what I would do. Let's see what else there was. I like that for a warrior or a monk. That's really cool. Absolutely not. Again, no. Dwarf would get... Now that's a good one for a dwarf. I think they get away with that pretty easily. Some of these other ones they get laughed at. But it's almost too human for that one. Same thing. I don't know. You got me. But as you can see, there's a lot of choices here. And you probably already know that I'm going to end up going with that number 3. Wow. I didn't even go up. They must have added some, because I didn't remember it being this high. Unless each race has its own options. Because that was a lot of hairstyles. Alright, so number 3. And then you can also do beards. Or facial hair. So, of course, I'm not going to leave an unbearded dwarf. That would just be insane. So, we got to get some hair on this man. That's getting a little better. Oh no. Oh. It kills me. Alright. So, do we want tattoos? You do tattoos, they're on the face for the most part. Never really thought about tattoos for a dwarf before. But interesting. I mean, I can see it, I guess. Some of these would be kind of interesting to see where they really are, but the hair is probably covering it. So no tattoos. And that's right now. That's it for the appearance that I know of. It could be really wrong here, but we'll see. So back out because that's getting closer. Now, of course, I'm choosing this, but eventually you'll have more options here. And unfortunately, you don't get to choose your equipment, which I was kind of sad about because I'd like to choose my own equipment. But cleric is the start. You know, that's the one they want you to start with. Fighter, excuse me, ranger, rogue, warlock, and wizard. And you can tell there's a lot of detail in the graphics because it takes a few seconds for this graphics card to catch up when I'm switching real quick. And that's a testament to their engine is actually pretty good, that it's not necessarily what I call freaking out with it. It just takes a few seconds to load in, and this is relatively fast. So if you have a high-end system, this could look really pretty. We're going to be fighter, of course. You don't get to do much over here right now. You can when you get over here. I choose to do abilities before skills. I'm not real sure why they have it like that, because abilities to me should be first, but it is what it is. Not real sure. You can do the drop downs here and it kind of tells you what you're getting with this. Intimidation is only a +1. Oh, blech. So I like higher constitutions for dwarves, but it's assignment of ability points, and I kind of wish, you know, just as an option that they would put in the 4d6, take the highest 3 for 6 rolls, and then you assign where you want those rolls and stick with them. You know, or the point buy system like this, whichever you prefer, but sticking with just a point buy kind of keeps things from being as varied if you were playing in a larger group or wanting more customized characters. But we'll see what they do. I mean, they could do something different. You never know. My dwarf's not very smart. See, I wouldn't be able to go up here because you can't go up. You can't hit an 18 at all, from what I understand. And as you'll see, is no matter how many points I take away, that plus never comes up. So I don't know why, but they aren't letting you do any of that. But I think I am going to put him higher like that. Even though it doesn't do them any good, so I won't. I'll just stick with what they recommend and just leave it alone. Man. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. So I'm going to go over here to skills, which I skipped because it'll choose for you, but you can choose your own if you want. For me, I know I don't care about acrobatics. I would rather have perception and do that one instead. As you can see, the background I chose gave me these two automatically. So that's what I did there. And And as you can see, this just makes it go back and forth. But if you're on abilities and you aren't done yet, don't click this one, because I'm about to and show you the beginning. Because if you do that, it then takes you to this. And it's... I haven't figured out what this is for yet, but let's see what we have here. You get to kind of recreate your own little girl or boy or whatever you want, I guess. Doesn't matter to me. Let's see who he's looking for. Oh, no. We like the fair. And you know a dwarf has got to have... I'm just kidding. It is kind of funny, though. They make the females still pretty looking, but dwarven females typically had beards. So, it's kind of funny. And apparently you don't have to choose any of this, which makes me kind of laugh. You can do makeup on her if you want. I'm not going to. Let's just get going, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on here. But we're going to venture forth. And you'll now get to see the next section of cinematography that we will end up in Avernus for a short period. I'm hoping you're able to hear this, but I'm not sure if you are or not. Until I go back and look at it, I won't know. This was the original teaser that came out over a year ago now, where they were throwing this out about what this was going to be about. I think this was the second trailer that came out. Damn, sucked to be at the market that day. Of course, this is where I get a little irritated with the 5th edition rule sets and where they're going with all this. They're intermixing, and all these portals and crap being so easy to do is just kind of getting a little bit crappy. From the old days when it was one-on-one, and of course the first edition, and too many choices to make. But it's what a lot of people are liking these days, so of course they're going to go where the money is. And if you don't know what those are, the Illithids, and the ones chasing them are the Gift Donkey, if that's the right way to say it. But they're mortal enemies. They're like, they hate each other with a passion. I bet that red dragon's not happy in that ice. Yeah, you really don't want to be here. The guy picked the wrong place to be.